Hey up everybody, Betty's back. Right, today it's a really easy one. It's I'm going to be making some puff pastry slices with leftover beef bourguignon. So some beef bourguignon, puff pastry slices. I'll show you the ingredients. There's 1, 2, 3, and that's it. So a really simple one to do. Somebody was asking for nice little brunch ideas and snacky ideas. So yeah, I thought it'd be a good one to do. So I'll show you the ingredients. Right, so this was it in the freezer. Man did it a while back, some beef bourguignon. So that's what was left. And I thought, why not? I'm going to use that. It needs using up, and that's it. Obviously, some ready-made puff pastry. That's a lot easier. You could make your own, but life's too short, really. It's doable, but, you know, a lot easier to do that. And 1 egg for the egg wash. That is it. You can't get much simpler than that. Obviously, it's a very versatile sort of thing. You can put in what you want, but that's what we have left over, so I'm going to use it. So let's get cracking. Right, so this is really simple. Obviously, there's only that and that to do. But first thing I've done is preheat my oven to 200 degrees C. That's fan 210, gas mark 6, and that's already on, heating up. I've got my tray here that I'm going to cook them on, just lined with some baking paper. So that's all ready to go. So, right, let's crack on with this. Let's have a look. Move that out the way. Move that out the way. Right, so let's get this baby going. So this has been out the fridge, yeah, for quite a while now, so it's up to temp. Get rid of that as well. Now then, so here we go, our ready-made puff pastry. Now then, I might just roll that out. I might roll that out just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Just to make it a little bit bigger. So just to stretch it a little bit. That'll do. So basically, you want it in half, like so. In half this way. If you wanted to make 4 big ones, you could leave it at that. Sorry, 2 big ones. One, obviously one's a bottom and one's a top. So I'm just debating whether to do that or to make it smaller and do the smaller slices. I think it's probably going to be best. And that way I can get 4 out of this. So there we go. It's as simple as that. So that is our 4. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 top bottoms. So on to the next bit. Okay, so I have put my 4 bottom pieces onto said tray, and now it's just a matter of putting some filling in. So this is obviously defrosted a while and it's been in the fridge, so it's all ready to go. So I'm just going to put some in each slice. Try and get it in the middle as you can. Ooh. A little bit of time stalk there, by the looks of it. So obviously there's still going to be some left over, but I will probably sit and munch on that by itself, warm it up. There we go. I'm just going to keep knocking it in. That needs a bit more. Try and leave a bit around the edges so you can, oh yeah, I'm making a right mash up of that, so you can get your egg wash nicely around the outside. So I'm trying to be as generous as I can with this filling without making it too much, if you know what I mean. Right, I'm going to leave that there. So the next step is to come in, the next step is just to gently egg wash the edges of our slices, like so. To each one. You really can't get any simpler than this. This is, I know I like doing simple recipes, but this is one I thought, I can't remember who it was that asked for like snacky, sort of like brunchy sort of ideas. And obviously you can use anything left over that you've got. Chicken and mushroom and stuff like that would be good in these. Bolognese, anything really would be good. Right, so they're washed nicely. So it's now time to put our toppings on. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to roll that one out a little bit more, because that one looks like it's not going to fit properly. So I'm just going to stretch it a little bit. That should do it. So that's going to go onto there, onto said bottom. And don't worry, I'm just knocking that together now like so. I'm pushing that down a little bit. I will go around that with a fork shortly. So, on to the next one. Repeat, you're getting the idea. Again, just knocking that out, making sure the edges are there. Don't worry about a little bit of spillage. I wouldn't worry about that. On to the next one. Let's have a look. Yep, I think that's about right. Again, I'm just stretching it a little bit. Yeah, I've got a little bit of spillage there. It's not the end of the world. That's getting crimped anyway. And we'll see what they come out like. Just nip them up. Nip and tuck. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of spillage there. So all I'm going to do now is make sure these are nicely sealed up. Right. So, grab yourself a fork and just make sure that the edges are sealed. Like I say, there's a little bit of spillage there. Hey ho. Yes. I'm going to just seal that like so. Can't get in that way, so I'm going to have to do it that way. But you get the picture. Like so. Make sure it's all nicely crimped and sealed. You can tell I'm no bloody pastry chef, can't you? Sorry, pardon the French. I'm making this bit look hard. When it really is not. Just sealing that down. I wouldn't normally show you doing all four, I'd just show you me doing one, but as this is going to be a short video anyway, I may as well make sure it's all sealed. And I just hope that they stay together. Right, done. Just gonna flatten that. I might get some spillage out of that, probably will. So it's back on with the egg wash for the topping. Like I said, my oven's already preheated. So that's all done. I have got another packet of puff pastry in there, but I've got a use for that for the next video, which I'll be doing, which is another easy one. Another reason why I'm doing some simple recipes is this weekend, it's the rugby weekend at Newcastle, so we don't want to be messing about, like especially for Friday night. I've got some family members coming up for the rugby. Come on you all. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I don't want to be messing about doing complicated recipes and having to cook on a Friday night. We're just going to be having takeaways. But for video wise, it's just a nice simple one, quick one to get up there. Right. And then lightly score across the top with a knife, like so. Just some little slashes across the top. I'll probably make it bleed out, but I think it makes it look nice once it's done. Right, so that is that now done. So they're going to go into the oven 20 to 25 minutes at 200 degrees C, 210 fan, gas mark 6. So I'll put them in the oven and I'll come back when they're done. Right, so there we have it. They've had the 20 minutes. And on the cooling rack, I'll just let them cool down for a few minutes before taste testing time. That is my beef bourguignon bakes. Quick, simple, easy, delicious. Serve it with what you want. Beans, chips, whatever, both, whatever you want. Right, so I'm just going to cut this one open just to show you what it looks like inside before I dig in. There you go, look at that. Yummy. Right, triple tea time. Okay, no weapons needed. Just going to dig straight into this beauty and let's see what it's all about. Good way to use it, leftover whatever, stews, bolognese, anything like that, or you can make one from scratch, like I said, if you wanted to. But as you can see, that's well cooked, both sides, lovely. It's that lovely beef bourguignon that man made a while back. Very, very tasty, perfect to go in between the puff pastry. Absolutely banging. Like I said, great way to use up your leftovers. The possibilities are pretty endless with doing simple things like that with puff pastry. So easy, so quick. If you're looking for something quick for a tea, you could, like I said, you could have that with beans, chips, egg, whatever. You could knock that out all by itself like I'm having. Just absolutely delicious. So I'm going to leave you guys for now. And back to work this afternoon. Boo. But end of the week, like I said, it's the Magic Weekend at St James's Park. We're really looking forward to it. Every time it's at St James's, we go and watch it. I've got family coming up, like I said, my brother's coming up. It's mainly Hull FC, but Uncle Martin is red and white as well. So we've got both sides represented, and I'm possibly meeting up with a lad that I used to know in Hull. He's a big Hull KR supporter. Not seen him for years, so that'd be nice as well if we can catch up with that. So that's a bit of what's going on this weekend. Hence why we're doing just relatively quick things, because come towards the end of the week, I want it to be, you know, so when my family arrive, I don't want to be cooking and doing stuff. So I'll be doing another one tomorrow, They'll come out on Friday. So, right, I'll stop waffling. Thanks everybody for watching. As always, really appreciated. Thanks for all your likes. Thanks for all your shares. And for your subscriptions. If you haven't subscribed, then please consider doing so. And if you can, give it one of them on the video. So, I'll catch you guys soon. Bye for now. Bye.